Hello out there, guys. Happy Wednesday, the 19th. And welcome to my Quick Fit Fitness YouTube channel. Kind of hard to say. Anyways, I'm so glad you came to check it out. And today's video that I'm going to be talking about is going to be on cancer. And a lot of folks have messaged me over the past year wanting me to do some research on cancer, what we can do to help prevent it, and what may be causing it, and that sort of stuff. And so I've took a while to do some research, and I decided to put this video together because I know a lot of you have requested that. And so the title of this YouTube video is going to be Cancer Truth. And basically, I have had I've had grandparents and stuff that have passed away with cancer, but two major times that I have faced cancer in my life that's been really close to me has been with my father and my husband. And my father passed away in 2007 with, well, he was diagnosed with lymphoma. And this kind of shows where I kind of know that certain types of chemo and radiation and surgeries can be very helpful, but then at the same time, I know that can be hurtful at the same time, because I've kind of seen a little bit of both sides of the situation. So, as far as the whole controversy goes, where cancer is a big money-making business, and that doctors and pharmaceutical companies and just other places are in it for money, is very true. But then there's also those that are in it for the heart, and that, that I've seen help. So I've seen both sides of that story. So with my father, he had lymphoma, like I said earlier, and he went to the hospital. He got diagnosed in March and passed away in May of 2007, and simply went to the hospital to get a treatment done, walked into the hospital, was fine, and went in to have the procedure done. I had to go to work that evening, and I was going to come back and check on him when I got off of work. Well, by the time I got to work, I get a call that he is in ICU, and I needed to get up there immediately. And so I go up there, and he's in horrible shape, like bad shape, and he was fine when he walked in. And so I'm panicking, asking doctors and nurses what's going on. And basically the answer that I got was that he, when they started giving him the medicine, they said they had to speed the medicine up to get it in him. And when they sped the medicine up to give it to him, it caused a huge reaction to his body. And from that point on, it was downhill. And my question was, why did you speed the medicine up in him? And, their simple answer was, well, he'd have been here for 3 days, laying here getting this medicine. Well, I'd rather have my dad lay there for 3 days and be alive than speed it up and not make it. And so I moved him to another hospital, and by that point in time, he was too far gone, and he passed away in May from sepsis, which is a blood infection. So did he die from the lymphoma? No. He died from the procedure that they gave him. And so in that aspect, because they were trying to hurry him up to get him through the lines, because there was a billion other people coming up that needed procedures, they rushed him through the whole cookie cutter system, and he ended up passing away. And that's scary. That is so scary. On the flip side of that, my husband has pancreatic and liver cancer, and he's had that since 2009, and just had some radiation treatments done. He has went through chemo, and he's doing great, and the treatments have worked, and he's not had a whole lot of side effects from it. So I see both sides of how chemo and radiation can help, but then I've also seen how it can hurt you. And so I just want to talk a little bit about, when you get into those situations, it's scary, because First of all, when you go to the doctor and they tell you, I was with my dad and my husband when we both got the news. And, it's scary because the first thing you hear is you got cancer. Okay, that's scary enough right there in itself. And then they go on to tell you instantly, okay, we're going to get you lined up for chemo, we're going to get you lined up for radiation, or we're going to get you into surgery. We got to have all these scans done. You got to have all these ports put in, this blood drawn. It's so scary. It's overwhelming. And so that's why it's so sad that things are done the way they're done, because it's like you're hit with cancer news, and then all of a sudden you're hit with all these things that you got to have done, and your mind is just like freaking out. Okay, so in the midst of all of that, your mental state has so much to do with fighting cancer. And you've got to keep yourself as positive as you can and push. And I mean, those of you that know me know I'm crazy, and I'm always doing something funny or something goofy, and I'm always making Craig laugh no matter what the situation is. And, that's the kind of feel that I try to keep, with him, especially when he was going through a lot of chemo and medications. I tried to keep things as positive as I could and not look at the negative side of it. And, but at the same time, we all need to be